Hey everyone, welcome back to Telplay. I'm Vasharal, and today we'll be diving into Forza Horizon 4. With the game getting delisted this December, I decided it was high time to take a spin around the open world and talk about it. Let's reverse up and explore why this racing game is worth checking out before it disappears off the stores, and if it's worth playing still even beyond it. So let's get into the video. Forza Horizon 4 takes you away to a stunning fictional representation of Scotland, with Edinburgh serving as a major hub. This world is incredibly detailed, with a mix of lush countryside, vibrant city streets, and scenic coastal roads. One of the coolest features is the dynamic seasonal changes. Spring, summer, autumn, and winter, each season transforms the environments and driving conditions, keeping the gameplay fresh and exciting throughout the year. The gameplay in Forza Horizon 4 is a blast. It offers a wide range of race types tailored to different cars and driving styles. Whether you're tearing up the asphalt in a sleek sports car or navigate through rugged terrain in an off-road beast, the game has something for everyone. The variety of races, from the road circuits, races to off-road and cross-country events, encourages you to try out different vehicles and driving techniques. This constant pushes to experiment with new cars and styles is a key part of what makes the game so enjoyable. Speaking of cars, the selection in Forza Horizon 4 is absolutely impressive. While my personal favorite is the Mustang Shelby GT 500, I found myself spending more time with the Ferrari 599 XX Evolution. This car handles like a dream, fast, agile, and incredibly fun to drive. As I got to the end of the game, I started using the Koenigsegg Agera RS, which served me the most in completing stunts that require precision and stability. And to be honest, I started to really enjoy it over the Ferrari. My go-to car for drifting was the Hoonigan Ford Unicorn Mustang, and despite trying many other brands, this was by far my best car for me to get the 3 stars in all those sections. The game also allows you for extensive customizations, both under the hood and visuals. You can tweak engine settings and adjust the looks of your car however you like. Personally, I prefer using tunes created by others rather than spending time tweaking each one by myself, especially for cars that I wasn't planning to use long term. So this is a very helpful feature if you're new to racing games or you simply don't understand the tuning system. There's also a wealth of additional content available through DLCs like the Lego one and the Fortune Island expansions. This adds extra variety and challenges to the game, which I did have to complete as well in order to get the 100% completion. The game also features some really neat stories and missions that upon completion reward you with bonus credits. This adds on an extra layer of depth and reward beyond just racing. Although the stories weren't incredibly impressive, a lot of them were teaching you about the history of cars, which I really enjoyed. One mission that I really stood out was the crossover event with Halo. In the Halo X Forza Horizon 4 mission, you get to race as Master Chief in the iconic Warthog Jeep. The simplicity of the mission didn't detract me from the fun. It felt genuinely integrated into the Halo universe, complete with the Covenant ships and other Halo-themed elements. It was a delightful nod to fans of both franchises. Not to mention that the DLCs were actually interesting, and some of the side missions that you were supposed to do there, I actually enjoyed. If you're planning to play this game on the Steam Deck, I am here to let you know that this game runs super smoothly on the Steam Deck. Although it wasn't on the highest settings, I did run it between low and medium settings, and to be honest, it ran quite smoothly, making it a great option for those on the go in racing. And I gotta admit, I took the Steam Deck a couple of times and played it at work whenever I had my break, and I had a blast. The amount of time you spend just playing a couple of races, it's really helpful, as the game is not demanding you to stay there for countless of hours unless you really want to. I personally didn't encounter any kind of technical issues issues or bugs, which is great news for the seamless experience. There's one particular bug that really affected me, and that is the whole queue up thing when it comes to multiplayer. It seems that the PC version really struggles with matching up and queuing up, as you will have some matches where you will have extensive wait times between 10 to 15 minutes until you will be able to actually connect and continue the race. I really find that as inconvenient, and oftentimes I would see other players actually disconnecting from the race and starting a new one, and whoever was patient enough to wait through would eventually play with a very small number of players. So that is something that you need to keep in mind, considering the fact that as well the servers are closing and there will not be saves. You will still be able to play this game online. Overall, I think the population and the player base is gonna drastically decrease after December, so you have to keep in mind that particular aspect. Also, now with the whole seasonal things coming to an end, you will not be able to play the game as it was intended. You'll be missing out a couple of things, and getting the achievements require a little bit of tweaking, such as changing the time and the date of your windows in order for you to be able to do that. Although I personally don't know how exactly you can do that, so I urge you to check out a YouTube video that explains in detail how to do this one and try it out for yourself if you're planning to go for completion. One of the most challenging aspects of the game for me has been the drifting zones. Achieving 3 stars in these events can be quite tough, requiring precise controls and skills. And to be honest, if it wasn't for the Hoonigan Ford, I would probably not be able to do this one. Each type of car has different kinds of tunings that you can adjust the car to be more towards speed or drifting, and some cars will be fitting more for your playstyle. For me, the Hoonigan was the one that really saved for me, because the main drifting zones were a pain in the bottom, and I'm saying this because you will really struggle with them compared to the DLCs that actually require you to do them, and I didn't find them as difficult as the base games. Additionally, there's other fun events like the hashtag Forzathon and the Eliminator. The Eliminator is a little bit more tedious than the Forzathon because you do have to play in PvP, and there's a couple of achievements that really require to test your patience, and one is actually winning without getting any car drops. And don't make this mistake as I did by just simply sticking with level 1 car, the Mini Cooper. As long as you're winning the races and you're picking up the enemy's cars, this achievement will still trigger. So don't make that mistake, because some of my members in Discord did mention this multiple times and I didn't pay attention or I didn't listen, and I've been struggling quite a bit with that particular achievement until I figured out that I just need to read more carefully what the achievements are asking me of. Other than that, I really had fun, but I was not a fan, and I'm not a fan of Battle Royale games, and to my surprise, to see this in a racing game is quite strange, but still, I think it worked out in an interesting way. With Forza Horizon 4 being delisted soon, now is the time to jump in if you already haven't, and I really think that if you are a fan of racing games, you're definitely gonna want to pick this game up. A lot of fans of Forza Horizon have mentioned that the 4th one is one of the best Forza games and probably one of the best racing games out there, and I don't blame them. This game really packs quite a punch with the amount of content and the things that you can do. Still, if you want to go for the completion, you will have to be aware of the things that you're required because of the whole seasonal thing that you'll probably missed out. Overall, Forza Horizon 4 offers an exceptional racing experience with a fantastic open world, diverse car selection, and engaging gameplay. Despite a few minor issues like the multiplayer thing, it's a game that truly excels. I'm giving this game a 9 out of 10, which is an excellent game based on my score rating that stands out in the racing genre. It's definitely worth playing before it's gone, but even so, even beyond the whole delisting aspect, if you own the game and want to play this game much later in the years, maybe 2025 and beyond, I still think you will have a blast. It's just that some features like the multiplayer aspect will be lacking from your gameplay experience, which is an honest bummer. Considering the fact that this year has been packed with 2 beloved racing games that are being delisted, and that being The Crew and now Forza Horizon 4, I have to say that for me, Forza Horizon 4 has been a pleasant experience that I highly recommend to anybody looking to try something different. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, leave a comment with your favorite cars or moments from the game, and don't forget to subscribe to Telplay for more reviews and gaming content. I'm Vashral, and and as always, stay safe, take care, and happy gaming.
Stay safe, have fun, and happy gaming. Stay safe, have fun, and happy gaming.